now take stock of what's happening with JHS Svendgaard. We are in conversation with Nihkil Nanda, who heads the company. Nihkil, hi, good morning to you.
Hi, morning.
Nihkil, I just want to start off by asking you about your assessment of the quarter. It's been a mixed quarter for you. How are you reading trends right now, and whether or not this can be taken as in expectations with what we can look for going forward and over the next couple of quarters as well?
Well, if you see the full annual results as compared to the last year, we have had a decent growth of about 35% on the top line, and on the bottom line, we've actually doubled our profits. If you take off the exceptional gains that we made due to the settlement, even then we've doubled our profits. Going forward, I see the momentum to continue quarter on quarter. Because of the contract manufacturing business, the very nature of the business, it keeps fluctuating by 10-15%. But on the full year basis, we'll continue to have the growth momentum.
And by growth momentum, Nihkil, I wouldn't want to ask you for your guidance, but can you give us at least some sort of indication with respect to growth coming in?
Okay, so last year we were almost full with our capacities for both toothbrushes and toothpaste. So our toothpaste new facility, which doubles our existing capacity, has gone online from January of 2018. And the toothbrushes would also go online, where we are again doubling the capacity, will be on board by September 2018. This is keeping in line with the growth that we see in the next 3 to 5 years.
Nihkil, keeping in mind the nature of your contracts, does it also mean that we could likely see some lumpiness in margins as well on a quarterly basis?
Margins are more or less fixed. They don't change. But yes, due to this fluctuation in the volume, the fixed cost keeps going up and down, which leads to the differential in the margin, as you see on the balance sheet.
And can you also give us an idea or perhaps a rough breakup of how revenues have been distributed amid toothbrushes, toothpaste, tongue cleaners and whitening gels? Okay,
so primarily the toothbrushes and toothpaste have a 50-50 revenue share as of last year, which we ended on 31st March. Now, because we have a higher capacity utilization of toothpaste for the first 6 months in this financial year, so that share might go up temporarily for the first 6 months. But overall, we continue to see that in the next 3 to 5 years, we'll have a 50-50 ratio between the two products.
Okay, well, an update on your own product as well. I am referring to Dr. Gold. Can you tell us about what your plans are to promote this particular brand of yours?
Okay, so it's Aqua White, which we are we've launched with a big brand exercise, where we have also licensed a lot of kid characters, cartoon characters like Chota Bheem, Pokemon, Shimmerantine, Shiva, Chutki. So the idea is to get into the kids category with their favorite cartoon characters and induce them to get good oral hygiene habit and brush twice a day. So the distribution system is getting into place, and I think till now what we were doing was majorly serving the normal adult products with discounts in the general trade. Now we are focusing on the modern trade and the A-class outlets in big cities with these very fancy kids products, which are not just fancy, but they're also compliance products, because they advise the kids to brush twice a day for 2 minutes. So I think we have a very, very strong momentum there, and we're going to see some good, strong growth coming in the next couple of years.
Okay, Nihkil, any updates with respect to the kind of partnership that you may be looking into with Patanjali?
Okay, so we are already doing a lot of manufacturing for Patanjali, and recently in one of our subsidiaries, which is JHS Retail Ventures, we've also started opening their retail stores at all the airports. So we are going to be concentrating only on the airports of all India and international both for opening Patanjali stores. So that bonds and that strengthens the relationship with Patanjali.
Nihkil, we understand that new products may be very exhaustive to come in release, but I just want to know whether or not you do have any more plans with respect to new products in FY19, and if so, in what categories would it be?
So we are already in talk with two companies which are into the business of contract manufacturing and similar line of FMCG, which we're looking at acquiring, so that we as a manufacturing setup have a all India footprint, because under the GST regime it makes it much beneficial to have factories all across India, because transportation is the bigger cost now. Unlike earlier when we had tax breaks at Himachal, now it's going to be how spread out and how well you are able to service your customers from all the geographies of India.